few days now, 2 days, if I can remember. How are we all doing today? I hope everything is all right with you. So we are here this morning in different time to go through some of the things that we're supposed to have. I mean, I wanted to touch about it, to be honest with you, but I couldn't make it. But this morning we are going to do the same thing that we wanted to do before, and also touch on a new thing as well. I hope you are okay. Please, as you join me or we are going to watch this video later, click on the like button and share, subscribe. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and I want you to be part of this family. Okay, without wasting much of your time, I would like us to remember what I told you about Nsima. In case if you are new, we talked about Nsima in one of our broadcasts here, just to remind us that Nsima is not just committing nuisance, but he have exposed himself. But before we get to that Nsima's issue, hopefully the video will respect himself today, because I wanted to play it on our previous broadcast and it was not successful. So today I have the video with a different style. So hopefully it will respect himself. But before then, like I said, Biafran national team played match yesterday. You know, when PM announced that Biafran football team are going to play in a tournament, there's a tournament going on in Europe that they will participate there and have Biafran represented. Yesterday was the first tournament, or the first game of that tournament. And, you know, he did not tell us the country that they're going to participate then. Now it is very clear. I wasn't even thinking that it's going to be in Norway. I don't know that we're having a transit. So it happened that the tournament is going on in Portugal. Okay. People who claim they have everything, they know everything, they are this, they are that, they are not. The thing did not go down well with them. Please like the video, like the video. I can see that some of you are here already. Like the video. You may comment so that we know who and who is here. I mean, who made it the first time, because before I start, I have some people already. Like the video, click on the like button. It's very, very important you do so. So comment, of course, so I will know how many of us that are here this morning with me. So the tournament, the football team, it did not go down well with them at all. And I was a kind of, maybe they don't want to say anything, because initially they kept quiet. Maybe they thought that it would be a joke, or maybe just he just bluffing, he just saying it without any proof. Now, some of them that I have been making sure they have something to say, they started prognosing, sticking their neck out to show their, their stupidity. But we don't need to, worry or bothered about what they feel or how they feel about it. I have seen some series of pictures that they're sharing online, telling people that they are used to have that kind of thing. But one thing that bothered me a lot about this propaganda of the US and their people is that, why is it that all of a sudden they don't have anything to say on their own? I mean, they don't have anything to say on their own or agitate for. So the agitation have now turned to Simon Ekpa and his way and his own way of fighting for freedom. IPOB is an organization that is meant to fight for Biafran freedom, right? Now, and in that IPOB, you have a group called DOS that's supposed to be the leader, okay, in IPOB. Even though we don't know them, but we know Mazamakan as the leader of the group. The question is, what is the primary purpose of IPOB? If you say that you are an IPOB member, you say that you are a DOS, what is your primary objective of the group called IPOB? Is it to fight somebody that is fighting for freedom, or is it to have a kind of their own roadmap of fighting for freedom? What was the job of these IPOB members before the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu? And are they still doing what Nnamdi Kanu was expecting them, or handed over to them to carry on? If you say that you are the leader, you are this, you are that, what is your job? What are you supposed to be doing? What is your primary purpose, your primary objective of being a member of IPOB or DOS as a leader, as leaders of in the IPOB? Because they say that they are highest decision-making group in IPOB. Since the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, what is the decision that they have made? These are what I want to know, because I'm a kind of confused about their ordeal and their motive. What is their purpose, their primary objective to achieve? Because one, what I can see now, as an outsider, what I can see is that whatever Biafran Prime Minister and Biafran government do today, their own agitation has been channeled on analyzing the work of Biafran Prime Minister and Biafran government in Exile cabinet and as a government. Whatever they do, they have something to say about it. And they're not saying something that to make sense or to put a very credible analysis to analyze the job or the activities of Biafran Prime Minister or Biafran government in Exile. They are not doing that. What they do is to make sure they find a way to criticize, to talk down, to bring down everything that has to do with the agitation. I'm not here to tell you that everybody must agitate. I'm not here to tell you that you must agitate. It's not a must. But the truth of the matter is that, are you happy the way things are as a Nigerian? Do you feel that it is okay for you to fold your hands and watch the Biafran Prime Minister to do it all alone and you relax and wait to enjoy it later? Is that what you feel that is the best way to go? Because it is very, very embarrassing. When you hear them talking, making fool of themselves, thinking that they're going to talk down on anybody, whether you like it or not, they will always come back to expose themselves. How can somebody come out and said that Biafran national team is not supposed to have any football match with a football club? That is an insult. This is what hatred can do to anybody. This in a normal neutral ground, like as a human being. The hatred can make you look like a foolish person. If you allow hatred to overshadow your real you, your real being, it will control your emotion, your words, your action. Everything will bend on that hatred that you have on anybody or on any institution. Because if you are sensitive, despite whoever is responsible, a man that they refuse to say the truth, when he's supposed to say the truth, we end up exposing his hatred on that person or that individual. Why I'm saying this is because they ignore the fact that the Nigerian national team have already played with football club in the past, Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich. And PM, as always, dig out the truth to reply them. But before we go to that response and some of their propaganda on national team, because after this, we now move to the Simas issue. Now, before we go through that, before we repeat it again, because I find it, not relevant to go to that platform and give them engagement they were looking for. Sometimes when you hear them talk, you find that they're so eager, so much interested in making sure that they drag your comments on their post. And when you learn how to comment on their video, it's better for you. Why? It will discourage them I mean, it will discourage them to know that, look, what I'm saying, this is affecting you. Because two things, what they want to achieve with all this propaganda they're doing, basically two things. One is to stop people supporting Biafran prime minister and Biafran government in exile. That's number one primary purpose. Number two is to make sure that they have your attention on their platform. And if you stop clicking on their video, liking the video or commenting, it is better that you stop that, unless you are in support of what they're doing. What I do is, once I go there, I pick the information, what they're saying, for my own broadcast to analyze what they said. Nothing more. I don't like the video, I don't click, I don't comment. I don't click on the like, so I don't comment. But funny enough, yesterday, I found someone's comment. I'm not going to mention his name. Very popular person in different cabinet government in exile. He went to one of their platform and he commented something. When I saw his comment, I felt so bad. To be honest, I'm not going to lie. I don't like it. Why? Because he's supposed to be, in front line of discouraging other people to like that video, to comment. Yes, your comment may not be nice, it may be a kind of insult on them, bashing them. Whether it will get to them, it will get. But what you need to understand, you cannot shame the shameless. They're already shameless. So you don't expect them to feel ashamed of your comment. So the best way to respond to them, that will get them and hold them very well, is refusing to comment. But when I see somebody who is the cabinet member of the Biafra government in exile commenting on these people's platform, it is not good at all. It is not a good sign. Why I'm not going to mention the person's name is because I don't want to drag anybody. But if peradventure you are part and parcel of people that are commenting, if you go to Methuselah's platform, that one is, he needs your comment more than anything. He needs your comment. You can read his body language. Each time you read his post, he always says something to provoke you to put comment. He gets bingos. When you are seeing those things, you want to reply him with idiot, these fake people, fake agitators, one agenda. All this you're saying, you are giving the platform, engagement that will promote the platform the more. Stop commenting on that platform. That is my own advice. And if you are government, if you are in government, Biafran government in exile cabinet member, you hold any post in Biafran government in exile cabinet member, you need to stop talking on that platform. If you see anything negative about them or want to reply them, they do watch you also. Do you understand? That's it. They watch you as you are going to the platform. They are coming to your own, but you don't know. You think that once you put a video and you see people, maybe the video get to 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, you think only Biafrans watch the video. No. Others who hate what you are saying or who have different opinion from what you have will still watch the video. So the best way to avoid giving them that audience is go to your platform and reply them. Like Biafran Minister of Information have likely said in the past, you should not do that. He also said what I'm saying now, that going to that platform and start replying them is not the way to go. You have followers more than them. You have people that key in your video more than their own. You have people that pay attention on your videos, on your posts more than they have. All they need to grow their own is your own people. They need you and your people to come to that platform to do the same thing. And the best way to do that is to insult you, to say that thing that will trigger you to put a comment. So this is what I want to say on this video before we move on. So then, if you choose not to listen to that, because for you to know that they are clever enough, or that, and you see this one I give it to them, they don't comment on people's platform anyhow. Rather, they will use fake account to watch you, then they will not go and post. And another thing I want to say is DOS and those that consider themselves as IPOB media warrior, they need paying tithes to PM. It is now time for you to start paying tithes and giving thanks to PM, and not only PM, to every genuine Biafran commentators or media personnel. Why? They are no longer creating their own content. They create content from what genuine Biafrans do, meaning that whatever they do, they must watch you to know what you said before they're able to put their own comment. One, they are stranded in terms of Biafra movement. You may not believe it, but they are stranded. How will you know that somebody is stranded? Someone who don't know what to do, where to stand, what to say, and who to support is a stranded person. You are stranded, you are confused, you don't know what to do, simply means that you don't have anything to offer. But you see somebody that are making move and you don't make move, you just fold hand, waiting to see what the person said, then you cannot have something to comment on. You are a follower of the person, but in a negative way. Meaning what? Everything they say today or they put on their own platform must be something that has to do with the PM. If they want to host space, the PM and Biafran government in exile, the activities they are going to do, and their own is to analyze. They're no more taking decision. And what is the job of DOS? They say they are decision makers of IPOB. So they're supposed to be making decisions, but now they are no longer making decisions. What they do now is to analyze decisions from PM and Biafran government in exile. That is why I said, that is, your eye is clear. You can put, you know that 1 + 1 is 2. You need to recall your senses. Don't you waste time typing on the comment. Use that time to visit genuine platforms and comment there. If you have something to say, to pour out, maybe orally, you want to voice out, many Biafrans are hosting programs that you can call in and say your mind. They also watch those videos. So whatever you say on the previous platform, don't think that they don't hear that. They do. They are restless. That is why once PM made a post today and said that Biafran government in exile, example, I'm saying example. If PM said, I'm just using anything to make this example, so don't hold what I'm saying now on PM, because I know some of you that love to cut and join will say, oh, one guy that's supporting a mid-gate experiment said that he's going to do this. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you example. If PM, for example, now post on his platform and said that Biafran government in exile are going to construct road in Biafran land from so place to so place. Within 10 minutes or 15 minutes, go to their platform. Highest 1 hour. They will be analyzing that post of PM. They will be cutting road from there for Maya and Ikpa and the Hopes of them, Peter and Ban, the rest of them governors, and comparing it. Oh, he said that he built this road. He just said, I will build. Government will build, not that I have constructed the road. They will quickly start using that as to do propaganda. That the mid-gate in Finland, if you live in Finland, he said that he constructed road from Opanam to so place. Do you understand what I'm saying? How do they know that? Because they follow PM and Biafrans very, very closely. So you going to that platform thinking that is where the only place they can hear you, you are lying to yourself, and it's not true. So avoid going there. It's not going to do you any good. Now, let's start with what we have. After saying this, let's go straight to the program of the hour. We know that, like I said, the Biafran national team played yesterday, and the result is not favorable inside of Biafra, but that is not the issue. The issue is that, do you have a national team that you are proud of? Yes. And one of the propaganda they are now circulating online is that Biafrans all of a sudden, every Biafrans are non-white, because they have seen the Biafrans that are married to Oyibo, their children representing Biafran. These are Biafran by DNA, by everything. They are more Biafran than you that is black, clapping and saying that caliphate must take stand on our land. That you want Muslims to have one of the biggest mosques somewhere in one of the states in Biafra land. These are people turning around. They will turn 360 to tell you that how can you be playing national team with the white people? And Biafrans respond to them in a very clear words. But are they going to learn from that? The answer is no. Then don't expect them to learn anything from that. Ebegagini said, very shameful, saying Biafra national team versus club side team. It is an insult to the Biafran nation players. I think one of the national players, not nation club side team versus nation. Okay, not nation, not club side versus nation. You can only get this when an idiot is leading delusional beings. It is easy to use English word, but to know who to use it on is another case. Delusional, someone who is deluded, is someone who is, you are a kind of sluggish, stupid, you don't know, you think that going to moon, you can go to moon by trekking, or you can go to moon or visit Mercury, Jupiter, by jumping. You don't jump up and you visit it. That is someone who is delusional. That, and what he's trying to tell you is that for PM to think that Biafran is coming, he's deluded. So these are people, one of the highest rank media in IPOB, according to they don't joke with the position. Once you see, they don't, that's one thing, that's their favorite. Their favorite is, making sure they have this hunger for power. Where do they get it from? Nigeria government. And that is why, if you actually believe in Biafra, you have to eradicate that kind of mentality in your mind. Otherwise, you have Nigeria 2.0. And this is one of the reasons why Biafra have not, make any meaningful move all this while. Because people that surround Mas Nnamdi Kanu are cabal, potential Nigerian government cabal. It is in them. They're just waiting for opportunity to exhibit it. And look at the post, somebody who claimed that he's a Biafran, because I was told that he's the owner of the Biafran writers, or whatever they call that. Now, let's go to some of the posts, some of the what do they call it? Comments. Okay. Helen Peters, one of us, I know her. I know her as one of my sister on our platform. Not that I know her one-on-one, like in person, because I believe that she's the one that made this comment. The same name that she normally uses on YouTube is what I can see here on X. Monkeys and baboons, your new job is to be analyzing whatever milestone achieved by Simon Ekpa and carry out propaganda against him. So shameless of you, criminal DOS. Now I'm going to flip the camera so that you follow me and you just see the comment. So it will not be as if I'm the one that put it somewhere and read it for you. Now, this is comment. Okay. Now, this is the comment of Helen Peters. Okay. This comment here, if you have followed this live broadcast from beginning, you must have watched the part where I said similar thing that this our sister said here. That their job is to analyze whatever Biafrans achieved, whatever they have done, that is their own target. That's what they want. The only thing they can offer is this and nothing more. So, my people, I just want to remind you that there's a like button on this video, and I expect you to like the video while we are still streaming so that the video may get to other people to watch. Very, very important that you do so. We are not here to castigate anybody. We are here just to analyze it so that when you hear people doing propaganda, and they don't know, these people don't understand that one of the most difficult jobs to do is actually propaganda. To do propaganda is one of the most difficult jobs to do, especially when you are doing it against reality, against the truth, or someone who stands with the truth. Just like propaganda that they are doing against Jesus. After doing it, they will still come back to ask for miracle, and God will always, in his own infinite mercy, will still answer them. That's what makes him God. But remember, we are human beings anyway. So we are not God. That expect us to do that. There is do otherwise. Justice Odile said, Ekpa Simon Ekpa knows what he is doing. The time is running out for him and those that recruited him. He is now lashing at anything and everything that would ridicule and make caricature of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. His contract is simply the tarnished image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu IPOB globally. You see the grammar. When you are reading, you think that somebody is making sense. When you know how is having Nigeria Biafra national team tarnishing the image of IPOB, how is forming Biafran government in exile tarnishing the image of IPOB? How is it the problem of IPOB? What is it that PM and Biafrans have done that is tarnishing the image of IPOB or Biafrans? Now, this person here, Justice Dis0rgan, copied his own former post and he shared it again. He said, Ekpa knows what he is doing, using Caucasian as Biafrans, just like he used Undertakers as M branch. MNK asked for Psalm chapter 150 to 150 to be read. Simon Ekpa asked for 150 days. Countdown to restore Biafra. MNK formed ESN. Ekpa said he is ESN. Ekpa is caricaturing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he used these pictures of these people. And guess what? Most of them that is saying those things are having white woman as their, asylum paper in the country of their resident in Europe. They have children, of course, that is mixed. Like I said, if you start from the beginning, I made mention of people that you allow hatred to cover their sense of reason. Excuse me. Their brain, I think their brain battery is not with them, to be honest with you. And I felt that most of them are not aware of French national team. They are not aware of it. That even the England national team have a lot of black in them. So it's not a sin to have not even white people. These are mixed blood. Mixed blood. And even if they are white, let's assume they are not even mixed. Let's assume, I'm not saying they are not, because I know mixed blood when I see one. And they are not hidden. You can see that their hair texture will tell you that they have, is either their mother is a Biafran or their father is Biafran. And not only, still have black in them. So they copy the screenshot to do propaganda, which is normal. But in French national team, have how many blacks? Mbappe father is from Cameroon. Mbappe. That is everybody. If you're a lover of football, you know who is Mbappe. His father is a Cameroonian. Right? Now the guy that is playing in Chelsea now called Madueke. Madueke is a Biafran playing for England. Who again? I'm not missing anybody. And a lot of them, I want to use players. There's another person they called Chukwuemeka playing for Chelsea. I'm talking about current Chelsea national club team playing. Okay, some of them may say, oh, but there is a club. They are also playing for England. Like Madueke is playing for England. Okay? Many of them. Sterling, Raheem Sterling, playing for Chelsea, but not on loan in Arsenal, is a British national team player. Okay? He's a British national team player. He's from where? He's from he's a Jamaica. But what do they know? They always have something to say, especially to make fool of themselves. So I will bring to you some of the comment from PM about that. Okay, so just a moment, let me locate that video. Yeah, so somebody replied them with what I just told you. As you can see here, this is Success Chikodere. Let me open it properly. So Success said, this is to those low IQ and mentally drained individuals hiding under IPOB t-shirts who are contesting the outing of the Biafran national team games in the ongoing tournament in Portugal. Nations can have game with clubs. Even the Nigerian they love so much exile, my dear. The national team has played with Atletico Madrid, played with Manchester United in Abuja, and Argentina will be playing Barcelona before the year end. And here is this is not a fake, so that Bayern Munich Academy 5-1. That's a club. Bayern Munich is a club in Germany. And here is another evidence. Atletico Madrid once played against home-based Super Eagles of Nigeria. That is club versus country. Try again, he said. They should try again. And this is from Channels TV. All right? So when you hear people making propaganda without having the knowledge or well-informed, themselves with a better argument, they always end up like this. Why is tournament match so much valued and important to you? Is that una achievement? We wait till 2nd December, don't change the narrative. Okay. Your own is to wait. Your own is to wait. What are you doing so that we also can wait? Because you love what you are seeing in Nigeria today. You love people being, sent to IDP camp. It gives you have joy to see people struggling to feed, dying for, to have bread. People don't have anything to offer. It's not as if there's a secret agenda that they cannot see. You don't need to listen to Biafrans who want to separate themselves from Nigeria for you to see that Nigeria is not working. In your quiet time, put 1 + 1 and find out the answer. Do you think that Nigeria is going to move forward anytime soon? The answer is no. But if you say yes, we will be waiting for you. Like we have been waiting for you for how many years now? To make Nigeria work, to fix everything. This is not that's the black people. This is not the way to tell you that we hate people or hate Nigerians. That you hate the system does not mean you hate anybody. But if you choose to see it that way, that's on you. That's on you. The only thing you need to understand is that people cannot just keep quiet while you are digging their own grave. You want everyone to God bring me shovel, God bring me digger. You bring tape and measure the person. Life for the person will be watching you, measure the person, then use the same measurement to start digging grave. And you expect the person to allow you to dig that grave to finish. Then you can now push the person inside the grave that you have dug. You are doing it in his presence, and he can see that you are doing this, you are making this grave for him. So what do you expect the person to do, if not to defend himself? We have watched how you handle other people. They are so desperate to see IDP camp in Igbo land. So desperate. Not even Fulani are the one pushing alone. They are using our own people. I cannot imagine a northerner in the north hosting space, talking bad about their people. Anytime you see people on space, in Twitter or having live program like I'm having now, talking about the new recruited or new terrorist group in the north, discussing about kidnappers, about bandits, about terrorists. Go and check the host of those programs. They are all Southerners. Is either Yoruba, Igbo, or that tribe. Not Northerner. I have not seen a Northern people hosting space talking about it, unless maybe those from Plateau, those Christians, and the main topic on their space will be terrorists in their own village, not in this country, not how terrorists are killing in the country. No, they are talking for their own personal safety. But when you see an Igbo person hosting space, their own is to go after their people, go after your people. Now, what is Master Makano's broadcast all this while all about? To analyze the reason why you must support Biafra, to tell you this and this is what is going on in Nigeria that you need to know. That you may see it, but you may not understand the real meaning, to expose it. That was the purpose of Master Makano's broadcast. These people watch him making broadcasts all this while. Have you seen any of them making even a 5 minutes video in condemnation of anything wrong about Nigerian system that they duly love? If you love Nigeria, you need to work hard to defend Nigeria and make sure things will work according to the international law in this 21st century. Not just that you want and whatever that come out from it, you turn your eyes as if you do not notice it. That is not the country that you should be proud of. Now, when you hear people claiming that they want you to do this and do that, they want you to ignore Ekpa, don't listen to Ekpa, don't do this, don't do that. They are saying those things because they know that if they allow you, your sense will be regained. How can people who claim they are decision makers in IPOB ignore, what Master Makano was doing, since you don't want to push ahead of what Master Makano was doing? You want to maintain what Master Makano was doing. You don't even maintain it because you have, downgraded the whole thing. If Master Makano's dissertation and broadcast and preaching was maybe, let me say, rating from 1 to 100, that it was 80. Now you guys have dragged it down to 20 to 25, and you have the the courage to tell us that you are maintaining structure. To maintain structure, you have to maintain the percentage of the broadcast, maintain the percentage of his awareness, maintain the percentage of his belief in Biafra. But they did not do that. They turned away from all these things and focus on analyzing and talking down on other people that are actually doing good things to have, to create awareness. But this will utilize the opportunity, wearing the cloth of armor of Biafran IPOB, that we are next to Master Makano, we are the one that made him Mohammedike, we are this, we are that. All this that he was doing, it is us that were deliberating on it before he now announced it on radio. That is how they wanted to see them, promoting what they are not. And these are the things that make some people who don't know anything about Master Makano, who have never listened to his program, to know what Master Makano actually believed on. They hate him from afar. Now they don't know how Master Makano preach. They don't understand what Master Makano stands for. Next thing they are hearing that because Nigeria have pushed them back and they're looking for alternative, where they are falling now is on IPOB. And they're falling on IPOB who actually have the agenda of brainwashing empty brain and pour on them, senseless ideas. And that is why creating awareness and analyzing what they're doing is very, very important. So that people who don't listen to Master Makano in the past may have something to hold on at this point. But you see, some of them understand what they're doing. They're doing it deliberately because they want you to be like them. They want to achieve one thing, which is political solution. That is another lie. That's not like political solution for his, now. Go and listen to video of Shore where he talked about condition of Igbo people in present Nigeria. Okay, it's a lengthy video, but you may have time to drag the video if you want, but pay attention to where he talked about Igbos in Nigeria today as we speak. The only thing that will liberate you as an Igbo person is disintegration. And if you are an Igbo claiming that is not, you can't do that, there's not like a disintegration, that you stand there and you want it to continue this way. One thing you need to accept today is that whatever that comes out from it, it is on you. Because what Northerners are going through today, many Northerners, Christians in the North, are helpless, totally helpless. Totally helpless. And that is not you wish for yourself. Because Northerners maybe you may say, okay, the only hope they have now is IDP camp. And from that IDP camp, they will baptize them, change their name with different ID card as a Muslim. That is the conquest. With the invasion of Kogi, for example, and not Benue, sorry, with Fulani present there with multiple IDP camp in those local government and in the state, in next 10 years, you have a good number of Muslims in that state than you used to have it. That is conquest. And don't wait until they start announcing to you. They will not bring it in public. One of the key of this religion is to torment you, torment them, so that they have no other choice than to accept. That is when you hear salt. That's what it represents in their religion. You know what I mean by that. So it is your choice. If you want what you want to believe, you believe it. So if you think that they are preaching hate, I'm not preaching hate. I am actually trying to save life. I'm not saying people should hate Islam. What I'm saying is that for you not to lose your value system, your culture, your name, why? When you get married, okay, and decided to give your children's son name with your own father. But you may not understand. For example, somebody who bears Chukwuemeka Ugu, okay, and your father is the Ugu, or your grandfather is the Ugu that you bear. You give birth to your own children. You need to change that to Chukwuemeka. So give your child a name Ifai or Ekene de Chukwuemeka, which is your own name, so that Kafa happy. But this is our culture as Igbo people. We believe that our name should continue. That is why Igbo men are so keen in to have a male child. Because we believe that when you have a female, a baby girl, she will get married to another man's, and her child or her children will bear the man's name. When Igbo people are very, very eager to look for a male child, one is that name. And for you to inherit land, you have to go through those names. So all of a sudden, we now have a generation that believe that, we should open our door open, throw it open, so that people can now claim this our land, that make us to key in making sure that you have male child. This has been our religion, our tradition for a very long time, ancient tradition. And that is our custom. So all of a sudden, we now have generations that want us to ignore, not just to ignore, to lay our neck on the floor, so that Fulani will cut it off. And not only cut it off, they will claim the land, change the religion. It's not about religion. What about our custom? Even if you are not I'm not a religion, I'm not a religious person. I can go with any religion. What about your culture? Because your culture is at stake more than even your belief, your religious belief. Your Igbo land, land is one of the things that Igbo men hold dearly. I'm not saying that other tribe don't, but in Igbo land, you see somebody who don't have anything can lay his life to protect his inherited land. That is a real Igbo person. I'm not talking about Ofeke. If you know what I'm talking about. Now, I want us to touch issue of Nsema, okay, before we end this live broadcast. In Sema, this is just a short video, but I want you to see something there. It's not as if Sema is important to what we are doing, or maybe that his opinion matter. No. Why I'm trying to share that with us, to see how a southerner, non-Fulani, non-Hausa man see Nigerian today. Some of them actually believe that all this thing that people are saying is are saying it for saying sake, and the best way to hurt an Igbo man is to undermine what he stands for, is to take him for granted and expose him, destroy him, say all manner of nonsense, and get away with it. That's the best way to hurt an Igbo man. But ewu dina na okay, you are doing that also at your own detriment, because it will still come back to bite you, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. So I have the video. Listen. Just hear this.
And he once came to defend himself, and I was fortunate enough to be. And I went there and I said it the way it was. I told the South Africans point blank that they are right, that it is not. Okay, we don't hear you again. What's happened? General Joe, thank you very much, General Joe. Boldness, your boldness don't bold everywhere. Rudolph, what's going on?
So this caller on his platform was busy telling Nsema how he supported South Africa to kill Igbos, to support the xenophobia going on in South Africa, and to turn against Igbo people, probably because of Chidinma, because his own conversation, the video is not complete. I did not record that part. I started recording when he was almost at end. Now, the same guy forgot that his life and his stay in South Africa is at stake as well. Because after telling South Africa to go after Igbo population, you yourself also, they will still come after you. That is what hatred can cause. You don't remember, you don't realize what you are doing, thinking that you are doing it against one particular person or particular group. But at the same time, those things that you are preaching may turn around against you yourself. Listen.
We didn't hear you, Rudolph. We did not hear you. We didn't hear you, Rudolph. Oh, I have to let you go. Rudolph, we can't hear you. Let us hear from our brother here on the phone. I salute you. I didn't know you were sitting there live on, No, we just came up now. Go ahead. Oh, all right. Oh, you didn't know I'm online? Okay, I see. No. Okay, you are in the spirit then? Yeah? Okay. You want me to speak to you, or you allow you to talk first? No, you can speak. You can speak. We are live. If you want to speak to people to hear you, because you are going to be our speaker, yeah? Go ahead. Yeah. Let me tell you something, man. The British people, like you say, divided Nigeria into three zones. Yes. Or three regional zones. Yes. Igbo and North, Igbo and the West, not East West. They did it. They thought that would be a better way for Nigeria to move forward without much arguments. Okay. But they didn't realize that the division, the Eastern region, is full of bad people. Okay. Really bad people. They are full of bad people. You see now, to go for this parliamentary government. And that parliamentary government, I don't know who are advocating for that. They want to return us to the east, north, west. We don't want to go back to that. Okay. What the politicians did Who is saying that they want to return us back to 3? Who said that? I just don't understand the idea of this parliamentary. It's never possible, sir. It's never going to be possible. That parliamentary is nonsense. What Tinubu is doing now, most people don't pay attention. Okay? All these young people you see running around, the opposition is part of the people who are actually instigating all this nonsense. Why didn't we go back to the parliamentary rule when he was the president? Now, things are getting better. Things are getting better.
So this man, after the YAP, news and the rumor, parliamentary, this and that, you notice that this guy is in US. The man that you are hearing now, that Tinubu is doing better. He's doing better. You are in US, eating hamburger. Man didn't say that they're eating hamburger. You are there eating hamburger, and you are telling us that Tinubu is doing well. Things are getting better. It's getting better. Why don't you come back and enjoy the betterment of Tinubu? Just and the same act of, because even he's a city boy. He always called Tinubu city boy. Even his city boy knows that he's not doing well. That is why his wife called for prayer, that they need to pray. Christian and Muslim gather together to pray for Nigerian economy to get better. And what Adebayo comment is trending today. So maybe we are going to revisit it later. Adebayo comment is trending today that if not prayer, that dollar would have been $1 to 10,000. So they are using prayer to subsidize the rate. Now listen.
Okay, let's focus on what Tinubu is doing. All these people who are advocating for this and that should teach their children how to access government programs, how to deal with go through the government programs and find out your.
But how can we be 40 people, 30 people, 40 something, 30 something watching this live broadcast, and only 8 people find this video worthy to click on the like button? I mean, it's somehow. This is not even 1/4 of the live view on this platform, on this video. Why don't you just click on the like button? At least it is now 29. At least you can say 10 people. I mean, not even half of the people watching the video. So anyway, click on the like button if you wish. I'm not forcing you. Okay, thank you.
The opportunities that are there for them to explore in order to get better. So I'm going to tell you the truth, my friend. The Igbos are destroying this country. They are actually destroying this.
This man is from Southwest. You see how he started? From praising Tinubu, condemning parliamentary. Tinubu is doing better. Okay? That things are getting better. Tinubu is working. They should give him time. Then next, he's now moving to Igbos are destroying this country. He's in US, so listen.
Country. And the sooner they start catching up with all these fools doing this, the better for us. Because Nigeria is getting better. Look at now, nobody is complaining about gas, price of gas. Nobody is complaining about price of gas. It's getting better now, right? Okay.
I saw a video of APC people campaigning in Ondo State. One old woman was chasing them on her own, using I think is it plywood, holding something like a whip or something like that to chase them. And some, these people, I don't know. I was thinking that it's only Igbo people in US. Many of our people in US and in other developed countries somehow find it, a kind of as a duty for them to condemn anything good. Because where you are living, everything is organized. It is true that some people don't know how to put themselves in other people's shoes. Like see yourself as a beggar in Nigeria, you find it's not, you can't even imagine that kind of thing in your brain. You don't think it's possible. You don't know how to put yourself in someone's shoe. That is people that once they want to talk, they see everybody as that other people's pain doesn't really matter. Imagine if this man contests any political position in Nigeria. Imagine what he would do. Somebody who's living in US is telling you that things are getting better, that Nigerians are getting better under Tinubu now. If you make him governor of a state, he will loot every damn thing because he don't know how to know how to feel other people's pain. That is different.
There are so many programs in the government website where all the schools will go assess the program and help themselves. So I don't know, man. I'm really worried that all these politicians who are fighting the opponents of Tinubu, fighting very hard to destroy things. Yeah. But we will survive. Whether they like it or not, okay, we must stop.
And Sema, his conscience did not agree with what this man is saying. This laugh is fake. His body language is fake. He's just doing that, saying that because he have already found himself in this kind of dirty environment, supporting something that you cannot even defend. If they call you out and say, okay, what is Tinubu's next agenda? This man don't have anything to say, but he's throwing his support and everything. You don't know him before. You just think that because he's president of Nigeria today, somehow, what will I do now to pay Igbo people back? Back on what? I don't know. Listen.
When this man finishes 4 years, okay, everybody will rally around him and say, well, these rules. You see that article, you see Obi. Obi is a billionaire. You know that, right? Don't you? He's a billionaire, he's a thief. All of them. I know them. I know Obi lives in Onitsha. Now, none of them comes to Onitsha to help Onitsha people. Because who don't even participate in Anambra cabbage government they are doing there. Okay? They come and run their mouth. Go inside their villages, you see what is going on. Okay?
Go inside their villages, you see what is going on. No, just pay attention.
Guys, the headquarters of all these kidnapping and banning people, their body parts, taking their roads. When if you go to north, that's a part of Oka. So I don't understand this, my friend. I don't understand it. It's really destroying me.
Do you know why I am mentioning these few words? Like he mentioned in Nobioka, they are people. Because it will get to a point where all of a sudden the identity of this man changed. In this video that him and Nsima was yapping nonsense, you will hear Nsima telling you that this man is an Igbo man from Onitsha. This man that is saying that you are listening to, that is an Igbo man from Onitsha. I'm just telling you so that you pay more attention to what this man is saying, how he addressed Igbo people. Their people. Go to Nobi, garbage government in Anambra. Igbo people are destroying this country. That he felt so bad when he see other political opponents of Tinubu fighting hard to destroy Tinubu's government. I don't want to talk about Tinubu's past government, Tinubu's activities on other people's government. So I'm not here to talk about comparing the political. I'm here to talk about two things. One, Igbo people and Biafra. That's the purpose of this video. That's the reaction I'm making here is for Igbo, where I come from, and Biafra, where I come from. These two names is the reason why I'm even playing the video in the first place. Not because of the government of Tinubu or economy. I don't care. Why? Because My opinion does not matter. The country belongs. People that own the country are handling their things the way they want. So manage it the way you see it.
He's a bad guy. The war couldn't have gone on. We were fooled. I was a part of that war. Foolishness, my ignorance led me into it. And my junior brother died, an engineer died in that war. Okay? And then after this thing has happened, he came back to Nigeria and want to run as a senator. I don't understand how Nigeria allow this kind of people to be flourishing, moving around, talking nonsense. They're all a bunch of thieves. What they are doing in Onitsha market.
Imagine a Biafran veteran after fighting for Biafran Nigerian Civil War talking like this. Even Chiwoterago, who did not participate, he was very, very small. According to what Chiwoterago is saying, Chiwoterago, throw his support more on Biafran issue than what this man is saying. Imagine after going to war to engage yourself in a battlefield with the Nigerian army, and you are old enough, and the same problem that made you to go to war is still present in your own lifetime. And all you can say is that Ojukwu is a bad guy, that his brother died in the war, that he fought that war out of his own foolishness. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Are you feeling what I'm saying? Because the only thing that can make somebody to stand this way is somebody who don't have knowledge of what happened in the war. Simon Ekpa was not part of the war, and he felt so bitter when that war is mentioned. Dis0rgan was not part of the war, and he felt so bad when war is mentioned. Biafrans and Igbo people who understand what is going on felt so bad when war is mentioned. And everything you are saying go in line with what Igbos are facing today. But this man here claimed that he fought in the war, that even his brother, he lost his brother, that you're actually supposed to make him to feel more angry, to anger him the more. No, these are fake people with it. And the way he talk, he don't even talk like an Igbo person. This is pure Yoruba man, original Yoruba man. And I will tell you why. They are eager to condemn self-defense. Very, very eager. If you notice, it takes only few Yoruba people that understand what freedom is all about. They are the ones that have this kind of time to let me see, because I have not checked my, excuse me. So have time to understand what freedom means, like Koiki of this world, Sunday Igboho, and many, many of them. But you see this one that I say something like this. No, this is pure Afonja. When Afonja meet Ofeke, imagine how the conversation will, not Ofeke, Afonja meet a Flith. Imagine how the conversation will sound. My people, I'm very, very sorry that I have not seen comment. My comment was not coming up. I just refreshed now because I forgot to do that for a very long time. I can see a lot of comment here. Good morning to you, Kai Report. That is from, so let me go through it. Obele said, good morning to you, Kai Media, Kai Report. I love what you are doing. Keep it up, all Biafra. And Lucia said, I don't know where you come from. Please give me money. Sonny said, love something. I see you. Diana is here. Good morning. Kai Report. And every genuine Biafran fighting for that. Fight genuine freedom fighters that know what freedom means in the people's life. God bless you. My sister Kruma is here. Greeting to all Biafrans. Please share and thumbs up. And Linus is here. Good talk, my comrade. Keep on. Thank you. Keep on keeping on. Thank you, my dear. Aja Chukwemeka, true talk. God bless you. Blessing. Abraham said, Abraham Venture, okay. Said, nice advice, my brother. Thank you. Buchi John, how are you, Kai? I'm good, and you? Franca is here. Good morning. Okay, good evening, all. Okay, evening your time, my dear. Nice to hear that. Where are you watching from? And Gabriel said, hello, I am Brazilian. I would like to know who you think will win the Brazilian First Division football champion this year, Fortaleza and Fortalgo or Palmeiras. My dear, I'm not aware of those clubs. I don't know anything. They made the best team win. And Chichi said, you will be removed for what you are just saying. You will be removed for what you are just saying. Chichi Eze. You mean you will be, what do you mean we will be removed? Is that your prayer that you want people to remove you? Let it happen on you. Let it happen on you the way you said it, not on me. Good morning, Mazikai from Adelele. Oh, my brother, good morning. Nice to have you. Thank you. Nice to have you. And Gabriel said, hello, I am Brazilian. Okay. Diana, in a country where criminals, terrorists, and corrupt people are in power and positions where impunity is the order of the day, mad people everywhere in Nigeria. Okay, so Adenile is here. Thank you. Answer him. He answer him or her that Biafran will win. Exactly. No, he mentioned the name of the club that he's going to play, so I don't need to bring Biafran to there. So anyway, thank you guys for your comments. Sorry for the late response to your comment because I was talking without any see. I didn't even see any message. So I said, okay, let me refresh and see what we have. So let's go back to what they are saying. You just keep on marking the way he using there. If they are selling fake product, if you go there to buy Bonvita, listen, and he will tell you how his sister, okay, this is somebody who said that he's a veteran, Biafran is a soldier. Just watch, because they believe.
You don't open it and be careful.
Now let me take it back. If you go there, listen, not if you go to our if you go to Igbo land, if you go to our town, if you go to our store, if you go to our market, as an Igbo person now, you need to say we. You understand what I'm saying? Not when you say there. If you go there, like if I'm talking about somebody from Jos, now I will tell you, if you go there in Jos, if you go there, I exclude myself. If you go there in Jos, if their town, their market, their business, you know what I'm trying to say? That is, he said their town. He keep on using their. Now listen.
If you don't open it and be careful, they sell fake products. If you go there and buy computer or Ovaltine, if you don't open it and be careful, you see they put sawdust. Sawdust inside there.
So this old fool is telling you that if you go there and you want to buy Bonvita, okay, you want to buy that what you see there is sawdust. Now, wow. So simply means that our family members, our relatives, our cousin, our uncle, our people we don't know difference between sawdust and Bonvita. So for this guy, this man that just pay a visit to know that if you want to buy Bonvita and did not test it, that you will pay for sawdust. And once you go home, you will not recognize the shop that sold that sawdust to you anymore, so that you cannot bring it back.
My brother-in-law, the daughter, he went for finish her college and went to do the what do you call it, National Youth Corps.
That my cousin finished her college. That is, she want to do and go to NYC as an, because this guy present himself as that, according to the same, I said that this guy is from Onitsha. This man saying this man is from Onitsha, and his cousin after finishing after graduating from university want to go to NYC, and of all the state they're going to post her is the same Anambra where she come from. Do you understand? So she went there for the first time and witnessed something that they're not used to at all. And he is from Anambra. That's where Gent.
Terrible things are going on there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot is going on there, my friend. A lot is going on there. All right, sir. So as the man should be talking. What is he talking about? He can't control your people. He can't manage them. Like my boy in Imo State. What's his name again?
That he can't control his people, like my boy in Imo State. You know his boy in Imo State. Do you know his boy that he's talking about in Imo State? Who post of them, man? This is Onitsha man, no.
Discipline them, manage them. They don't like him.
And mine, he keep on using there, disciplining them. That my boy in Imo State is disciplining them. Like my boy in Imo State, they don't like him. They don't like him, and he's an Igbo person, according to the same man.
What's his name again? You know who I'm talking about? What's his name again?
You see, Igbo man struggling to remember the name of governor of Imo State as an Igbo person, elderly person that fought for Biafra in the war.
They don't like him. Yes. They want to destroy him because he's against all this criminality and foolishness. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I tell you, man, God will continue. Nigeria must survive, whether they like it or not. Okay. All right. All we need now is to organize how to get rid of all this crap, all these bad idiots. All over the place they are doing this. In America they are doing it. Everywhere you go, my friend, they will never stop. It's in their DNA, in their blood. That they have to steal from you. They have to steal from you in order to relate to you. If you are sleeping with them, you will have to have one eye open. Otherwise, they will take you by surprise. They are criminals, bad criminals, my friend. May God bless you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you very much. I didn't give you. You should be informing me. Inform me so I know when you're on the air live. I like to participate, okay? All right. Yeah, God bless you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for coming. All right. Nothing will happen to you. Okay, we pray for you and we are behind you. Okay, we stand behind you. Me and my family, we stand behind you. We listen to you all the time. Thank you. Take care, God. Thank you, okay? Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for calling. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, that was our Igbo brother who is from
Let me take it back again. You hear what the Sema said. Listen, after I listened to this man, hear what the Sema said.
Take care, God. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for calling. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, that was our Igbo brother who is from Onitsha. Those people from Onitsha, they do not agree. In fact, they see Onitsha being part of Anambra as a mistake from Gowan, because the Onitsha people prefer to be part of the Edo today. But of course, as be it as it may, that the Onitsha was added to Anambra to be part of the Southeast. The Onitsha people are not happy. So they are not happy to be part of the Southeast to people. They are not happy to people. So our brother that just called now is from Onitsha, and he said that he has affiliations to the great Benin Kingdom, and that is why the Igbos are not happy and all of that. They try to wipe out everybody so that people will not know their history. and where they come from. Anyways, but they have failed. The biggest mistake is for the Igbos to come to.
So the whole thing now is that on this guy, after if we did not hear from Musima now, let's be honest, if I did not tell you that this guy, they claim that this guy is an Igbo person. If I did not tell you that this is what Musima said, or you did not hear the part Musima said that he's a Igbo brother from Onitsha, that Onitsha is now they prefer to be join Bini than being in Anambra. Last time I checked, if you are going to Lagos from Onitsha, you have to pass through Delta State before we now get to Bini. Then you talk about Ore. The issue is that for somebody in Onitsha, that they are from Bini and they prefer to be part of Bini, okay? And this man said that being from Onitsha as an Onitsha person, that is a mistake. The man did not say it to you. It's throwing more light on that, explain that. And Sima is not telling you that that man is purely an Igbo person. After saying all these things, he is an Igbo person. And the Onitsha people, it's not representing the Onitsha people, that the Onitsha people prefer to be part of Bini and all that. This is the kind of people that want to tell you who to follow and what to do. And hear him to where he threatened, where he says something about South and rest of them. This guy, this person that called himself, you called yourself. Let me visit that your comment again. Chichi Eze, you will be removed for what you are just saying. That's your comment. Whether you like it or not, you will be removed before next year. Here in Agwage with everything. You will not see next year. Because I have been waiting for you to explain more. And until now, you did not say anything. I'm not telling you that you will be removed before January. Go and mark it somewhere. You're talking about removing somebody. Yeah, this is what you guys are good at. And you cannot tell me that a Yoruba man is making this comment. No, it's not a Yoruba man, it's not a Fulani. It is you from one Nigerian is maintenance structures. Anyway, let's continue.
To South to try to show their shenanigans. I get that. In the South, we have different kingdoms, right? We have different kingdoms.
The mistake that Igbo people are making is bringing the shenanigan in the South. What is the shenanigan he's talking about? Igbo men are not dragging your land. No Igbo person dragging any land with anybody in South. Anyway, my people, we have come to an end of this broadcast, and I want to thank you all that have been with us all this while. And Diana said, I don't know that by now any reasonable person anywhere in the world can still saying that they are proud Nigerian, that person is mad. And I really said, you're laughing, laughable that Cameroonian Bobrisky really need punching. My brother, what will happen to him will be his mouth. The way he is talking, sometimes you will wonder if truly he is with his senses. Anyway, thank you so much. And if you are going to watch this video later, don't forget to like the video. God bless you all and see you again. Subscribe if you are new. Please, if you have not subscribed, we need subscribers. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. And I don't know when next I will be here, but anytime I'm free, I will come here to say my mind. I don't preach violence and I don't condemn any anything good. All I'm saying is that if you want to criticize anybody, criticize with, let it be logic. Just criticize with evidence. Don't say that you want to say, you want to talk, you see talk. You hate people defending themselves, but you love terrorists. I can't see anything on that, and I want to make it to make sense to me. If you know anything that make you feel that things are going to get better, please, comment section is on. Put it, I will read it. Thank you, and God bless you all. See you again. Bye bye for now. God bless you all.